I have attempted to defend Jerry Jones on this show. This is indefensible. Now, wait a second. You're saying, Jerry, that just because you chose to overpay Tony Romo $100 million, and because you chose to make him the face of the franchise quarterback and commit to him long-term when he's only won one playoff game in his entire Dallas Cowboy career, now you want him to turn into Roger Staubach? I don't get it, Stephen A. How can just paying him all this money suddenly turn him in to what you want him to be and wanted him to be from the start as an undrafted free agent out of Eastern Illinois? It makes no sense at all to me, Stephen A. It's classic Jerry trying to back it and defend himself to the Stephen A. Smiths of the world. And there's only one Stephen A. Smith, by the way.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you saying that, my brother. Here's the deal. I'm so proud of you for finally seeing the light. I've tried to sit there and get it into your head because this is the thing. You usually make these decisions before you pay somebody $100 million. You usually investigate these matters and engage in dissecting and picking them apart to the point where you can justify your investment as opposed to paying them first and then looking for justification.
Right.
This is a team that hasn't been in the playoffs the last 3 years. And you respond by giving a man over $100 million, $55 million in guaranteed dollars more money than Joe Flacco got as a Super Bowl champion quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens. And you're going to wonder why this team continues to struggle. Because clearly you don't mind rewarding mediocrity. So what's the incentive to excel beyond that? I'm going to put forth a person. Skip, you know what I'm going to do today? I'm so sick and tired of talking about the Cowboys. I'm so sick and tired of talking about Jerry Jones. I'm going to leave this show today, and you know what I'm going to do, Skip? I'm going to call the Dallas Cowboys and request a one-on-one interview with Jerry Jones. Because I'm waiting for somebody to sit down and ask this man, I understand that you're a great businessman. I understand that you're the ultimate hype machine. I applaud you. Absolutely. Now, why don't you answer these questions as to why this team has been so ineffective all of these years? Why don't you talk to me about what the city of Dallas deserves? Did you give them have you given them what they deserve? What is it about you, Jerry? We understand that you can hype. We understand that you know how to make money. But do you know how to win? Have you forgotten? It's been quite a long time, Jerry. These are some legitimate questions I think people would like to hear about from the great Jerry Jones, as opposed to, well, Tony Romo's going to look at film. Tony Romo's going to spend more time in the film room. Tony Romo's going to be right up there with Peyton Manning. Tony Romo's going to have more say in the offense. Tony Romo, Tony Romo. He's going to do this, that, and the third. So what? We've been waiting. He's had 7 full seasons to do it, still hasn't gotten it done. So I would like to sit here, and personally, I'm going to call the Dallas Cowboys. Well, it is Memorial Day. I'll wait until tomorrow.
Now they're all working on Memorial Day because they're all making so much money, Stephen.
I'm just saying, I'm going to assume they're off.
Tony will be there.
I'm going to place a call to them. There's no way that I think Jerry Jones will sit down with me, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Why
because
not?
I am tired of hearing about Tony Romo. Why don't you answer some real questions about the Dallas Cowboys?
And you know
I'd
what?
love to hear them.
I have a prediction. I say Jerry Jones will accept your invitation and welcome you to Dallas, to sit down, welcome you to his mansion in Dallas, to sit down and break bread with him, and you can ask him the hardest questions in the deepest part of Stephen A. Smith's soul. And I will also predict you will come back to Bristol, and you will tell me, you know what? That Jerry's a good dude. I kind of like Jerry Jones.
Whoa. Let's not confuse the issue. I happen to be very fond of Jerry Jones as a person. I happen to be very fond of him as a businessman in every sense of the word. I just think he's forgotten how to win as a man presiding over a football franchise. He knows how to make money. He knows how to garner the attention. He's an astute businessman. He's great for the NFL. I have nothing but profound respect for him, and I genuinely like him as a person. I like his disposition. I like his demeanor. I like all of that. I'm just saying, I think that there are some really hard questions he needs to answer about why the Dallas Cowboys are legitimately second-class citizens in the NFL. They are nothing more than a hype machine, and he needs to answer why. Listen, I've heard a lot of great things about the personnel for the Dallas Cowboys. I'm not questioning these people as individuals. I don't want anybody out there to think that I have a problem with them personally as people. I'm just saying, you ain't been in the playoffs in 3 years. We talk about the Cowboys all the time. For what? They're not worth it. They don't deserve it because they are mediocre, and it needs to be said. So I would like Jerry Jones to sit here in front of my face one-on-one if I'm so blessed to receive that opportunity, because it would be a blessing. And I would love for him to explain, how do you justify all this attention your team receives when y'all are so average?
By the
That's
way,
what I want to
just
know.
Quick point of order here. You can't stop talking about the mediocre Dallas Cowboys as a New York Giant fan.
Oh.
Am I
Do
right
I
about that?
volunteer? Are you kidding me? I'm nauseated by the Dallas Cowboys because I think they're overrated. And I tell them respectfully, as individuals, I know they can play. As a team, they have done nothing to garner our respect and the
Stephen A.,
attention
you know
they've
Skip
received.
is doing that on purpose. He's just trying to poke you and
I'm
get,
poking
get you
you.
started.
Listen, man, he's got me excited thinking I might get a chance to sit down with Jerry Jones. I would love it.
Oh, you would
Nothing
love
would
it.
please me more. Actually, I would prefer, I'd love Tony Romo too. Both of them. Both of them.
I'm going to predict that's a no-go on Romo.